Hey y'all, it's Erin with Twirling Down Main Street. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you're not new, then welcome back. Today we are at Epcot for the International Flower and Garden Festival. This is the first weekend of the Flower and Garden Festival. It's a Saturday, so I'm expecting it to be pretty crowded as spring break starts up and everything for people. But there were, I think, 21 gluten-friendly options that I went through on my blog. I'll link it down below. And I'm just so excited to try all this food. So we're just going to be trying a bunch of food today. So first up is the Honey Bistro. And they have a really good mascarpone cheesecake. It's not gluten-free, but I still like to eat a little bit of it. So Nick is waiting in line at the Honey Bistro, and I came over to the Citrus Blossom to get some food and then find a table and we'll meet up. So this is the lavender honey mustard marinated chicken flatbread. It's from the Honey Bistro. And then their mascarpone cheesecake, the local wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake. What's up with these names being really long? Neither of those are gluten-free, but the cheesecake's really good, so I'm gonna have a little bit of Nick's. It's very sparkly. The honey on top it looks delicious. And then from the Citrus Blossom, I got the crispy marinated mojo pork belly. It's got avocado crema and salsa on it, and it looks really good. All right, time to try some pork belly. Oh, it's crunchy. I mean, it's chewy, but it's supposed to be crispy. Gets more salsa and stuff on it. The stuff on top, the salsa and avocado crema and everything, fantastic. Very, fresh and cool. Really nice. It's very hot today. All right, now time to eat some of this cheesecake. Again, not gluten-free. I'm not sure if it's because of the, cookie that it's on top of, or I know sometimes cheesecake is made with flour, and I didn't ask. You can ask and see the allergy binder for things. But I'm just gonna have a little bit because that won't affect me that much. All right, got some honey on top. It's so sparkly. It's good. I'm gonna get it with some whipped cream, or it's like honey whip. So overall thoughts, the larger pieces of pork were better than the smaller ones because the small ones were just too crispy. But then the flavors were fantastic on it. And then the flatbread.
Chicken flatbread was fantastic.
And the
Yeah.
And then the cheesecake was really good too. It's really good if you get a scoop of each different types. There's 4 types of honey flavored things, and so if you get a scoop of each and take a bite, it's really good. So now I think we're headed to Refreshment Port for some poutine, because this year the poutine is gluten friendly. And I say gluten friendly because they can't guarantee that it's gluten free, because cross-contamination. It's a small booth. You can see these booths are pretty small. And they're cooking all of this stuff in the same booth, so they can't guarantee that it would be celiac safe. But if you're intolerant like me, then you're good to go. This is a Refreshment Port. They have traditional poutine, which is not gluten friendly, and then the house-made Italian sausage and peppers poutine, which is. They also have chicken nuggets and a soft serve waffle cone. This is the Italian sausage and pepper poutine. It is vegetarian because it's made with non-meat. Looks pretty good. And then Nick got the scallops from the Canada booth, and it is also gluten-friendly. Both of these are gluten-friendly. Also, to show you a little trick, see how crowded it is over there? And then it's not very crowded over here, so if you're looking for a place to kind of get away from things or have a seat, it's in the shade. So it's really nice to just come up here in Canada and get away from the crowds. All right, so overall thoughts on the poutine. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was plant-based, but it wasn't Impossible brand. I think it was Disney made. It was really good. If you didn't know it was plant-based, you wouldn't be able to tell, but I could kind of tell since I knew and I was thinking about it. But it was good. And then the scallops. I don't like seafood that much, so I had some of the potatoes and green beans, and they were good as well. And then Nick ate the seafood part.
The scallops were really good. Whatever bacon component that went on there was very briny.
It's pretty salty. I tried some of it. Now we are headed over to the Encanto theme booth that's in between Morocco and France. La Isla Fresca, it is themed for Encanto, and they have Colombia Mi Encanto, like the music without the lyrics playing. These are the arepas con queso fresco. They look really good. It's an arepa. I liked Universal's better. Yeah. Like Universal, I'll link the video. The Universal did arepas, and they have them now for other things. I think they have some for Mardi Gras too, or they just have them permanently somewhere. But it is made with corn so it's gluten friendly. They also had one with shrimp, but again, I'm not huge on shellfish, so I got the cheese one. So not impressed with the arepas. They were kind of hard. I think they'd cooled down, so the cheese wasn't melty at all. It was just on top. And then you couldn't cut it with a fork. You needed a knife. I finally just like stabbed it with my fork and was just biting off pieces. But I was not impressed with that. And I love arepas, so that was really disappointing for me. We are at the booth in Japan now for Nick to get some frushi. They don't have anything that's gluten-free though. So this is the frushi. It's cute. It's like sushi but with fruit.
So the frushi was pretty good. I never had anything like this before. It was really bizarre because you're eating fruit and rice at the same time. But it was really good. Good combination.
So now we're at the Magnolia Terrace, which is just to the right of the American Adventure Pavilion. And we're gonna get a praline. This is the pecan praline. It is prepackaged. I'm sure they make it backstage. And it is gluten friendly. And then Nick got the Boudin bites, which are not gluten friendly, and I can clearly see there's like bread on it. All right, that praline was amazing. I guess I've never had a praline before.
It's very good.
Very good, very sugary. The nice thing was that it was in a prepackaged bag, so I could just put the label back on the bag and kind of seal it back up and put it in my backpack, and I'll be eating the rest of it on the way home. And then Nick had the Boudin bites.
They were really good. Kind of large. They had a lot of rice in them.
Next, we are headed to the booth in Germany to get a potato pancake. We are at Bauernmarkt. I think this is going to be our longest line. So this is the potato pancake with caramelized ham, onions, and herb sour cream. There's also a sweet one, but we didn't like that last year, so we didn't get it. And then Nick got the warm cheese strudel, which is definitely not gluten-free. So the potato pancake with ham was really good, as always. And your strudel? How was it?
It was good.
So we were gonna eat more, but we're getting kind of full. We've had a lot of food today, even though it doesn't feel like it. And it's crowded. We thought we were gonna stay for fireworks, but we're just tired. So we're gonna go home. We will definitely be back because we're gonna be here for the Springtime Surprise Weekend, and that's like 4 weeks away, and we'll be spending a day at Epcot during that. So we'll show y'all some more of the food. We'll start on the other side next time and work our way around. Thank y'all so much for watching. Wear your sunscreen, stay hydrated, and we'll see you later.